I've had to speak with my supervisor and still on the same thing, the data protection thing.
It's not data protection. Tell him I'm putting a complaint in now.
Perfect.
Right, guys, I've had a right carry on. Take down money back again with Lowell. What they've done is they've broke data protection on me. My data protection. So I've had to terminate the phone call and delete the full recordings that I had. But anyway, what it is, I'm going to show you what happens when I phone them on my phone. I'm going to put a complaint in about it, man. And him. Right. Look. Lowell Financial. Now let's see what happens when I phone him on my phone. My new improved phone.
Bundle call.
Bundle call. Oh,
Thanks for calling Lowell.
Know what I mean? Come back, these guys. Hello, Emma. I just need you to put me through to the complaints department, please. I've just had a right carry on with someone. I've already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, I've already been on the phone. I've had a right carry on. I've got medical issue, mate, and I feel as though he was discriminating against me because I'm sure you are aware of my condition or conditions. And what it is, he started threatening me that he was gonna terminate the phone call and all that. Made me spill a cup of coffee and everything all over the floor. You know what I mean? And
I'm really sorry about that.
so what I want to say, Emma, is I don't want you to pass any private information like my address or the alleged address that you've got for me, because it's a family's address, and that's why I'm going to phone and put a complaint in about that. And yeah, I don't want you. And if you're going to pass that kind of information over the phone, please tell me first so I can sort my data protection out, i.e. put this recording on pause, please. So yeah, basically I just need to speak to the complaints department, please.
Okay, so I'm really sorry to hear that you've had that experience. It's not what we want. What I need to do is just take some details so I can find you the account, then we can look to help you if it is passing you through to complaints. I just need to take some details so I can find you.
I don't need to go through to the complaints department, not if. I definitely want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I just take your name?
Are you recording this phone call, Emma?
It is for training and monitoring purposes. It's not.
It is also recorded at my end. It's funny you should say that. But for training purposes. So I just thought I'd let you know as well. I might get a phone call off another scumbag company, and I might have to place you on hold at some point. If I do, it'll be a very short hold. It won't be a long hold like what you've done to me. But yeah, I just thought I'd say. So yeah, I don't give my date of birth over the phone. As soon as you get my information up, you'll know I've been a victim of identity fraud in the past, and I don't pass sensitive information over the airwaves.
Right, okay. So can I just take your name, sorry?
Well, I answer to anything, Emma, but I can't remember that far back, like 47 years ago when I was born. But allegedly, and it does say Darren on my birth certificate.
And surname?
It does say Platts again. I can't remember that far back, so it's all alleged that to me, because I don't know if I was lied to.
What did it say? Sorry, the line cut out then.
Oh, Papa Lima Alpha Tango Tango Sierra, Platts. Yeah.
See a moment.
Thank you, Emma. Emma, you sound lovely, you.
Thank you.
No, but listen, that's the nice part. You might not think this is nice. Why are you working for scumbags who prey on the vulnerable, man? You can get a better job. I can get you a job in Virgin Media if you want.
Thanks. Do you know, we're here to support. I always say we're here to support. We're not here to work against you. We're here to work with you. And that's why I apologise at the start of the call. If that's how you felt, I'm really sorry, because if I had a customer that felt the same about me,
I'm not a customer. Emma, listen, I'm not a customer. A customer goes in the shop and buys something and then they become a customer. Or nowadays, with the technology that we have to hand, we can go online and maybe purchase an item or a service and then you become a customer. I have never come to Lowell and purchased either an item or a service. So therefore, I am definitely not a Lowell customer. People are trying to prey on me from Lowell and they're not going to be successful again.
Now, just a moment then. So what's your postcode, just so that I can find it, sorry?
Well, we're having issues with this because what it is, when I've told you my postcode, which is Tango Sierra 3 0JU, 12 Salty Road, you're saying that that's not my address. And what I do know is you've been writing to a relative of mine, and that tells me that you haven't been doing no investigations because that's not my address. You haven't done no investigations properly, so you're writing to me to somebody else's address, and that needs to stop ASAP.
Right.
Because that's another reason
then,
I'm complaining as well. I do not want you to put any addresses over this airways if you're going to tell me first. So I don't want you to breach your data protection.
Right, okay, that's fine. So can you, just because it's showing closed at the moment, what address is it that we're writing to? If you can confirm it for me, then I'm not discussing anything. You just
I'm just going to put this on pause then. 2 seconds.
Thank you for going through security.
I never give no date of birth or anything like that, Emma. Especially to a company that's writing at me out the blue, calling me a customer. It gets me worried. I've been a victim of identity fraud before. I've got a medical condition. If I get frustrated, I usually start talking like it comes across as aggressive, but I'm not being aggressive. But please, if that happens, Emma, do not discriminate against me and hang up on this phone call. It should be on your system about me anyway. In fact, when you type my name in and I clear your security, it should come up in big red letters, proceed with caution.
Right, okay, thank you for making me aware of that. I've just been looking at the previous notes, from the last colleague that you've spoken to.
What, today?
Yes.
Yeah, good, I want to put a complaint in about both of them as well.
That's fine, but I just want to understand the reason why. And
the reason why?
The most important thing is to try and help you today. You know, you've got these accounts here now. You've got these accounts, not me. I haven't got no accounts. But listen, the reason I want to put the complaints in is simple, really. Is I was speaking to a lady first. She sounded lovely like you as well. And then she took it upon herself when she spoke to the complaints department to raise a complaint on my behalf, and I told her when she come back and told me, I said, when did I say I want to make a complaint? First and foremost, she should have been asking me if I want to. Emma, sorry, I do apologise. I am getting incoming. Just bear with me a couple of seconds. I believe it might be another scumbag. I believe it might be another scumbag company that's trying to prey on me. It gets me paranoid. But just bear with me. I'll put you on hold. I'll be as quick as I can. I promise, Emma, I won't have you on hold as long as you have me on hold. You might hear some music, Emma. I don't know because of the systems that I'm working with, if the music will start from the start or if it'll be halfway through or near the end and then go back to the start. But anyway, because it's on a loop, you see. So yeah, just bear with me, Emma, please. Thank you, Emma. Are you there? Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
Thank you.
My old music's better than your old music, by the way. I work off better systems than yours. You do agree? Okay. You do agree, because your old music puts me to sleep. This one, I made sure when I was sorting my phone lines out, I made sure that I got an upbeat one and all that. You know what I mean? Because music's a funny thing, you know. Plays with your emotions, you see. Do you agree?
Right, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I do apologise. I'm just reading through the complaint notes to see what has happened, okay?
Hey, listen, you don't have to apologise. But yeah, I want to put a complaint in about telling me that she's put a complaint in on my behalf, and I didn't even tell her I wanted to put a complaint in, man. Also, what it is, I'm going to show you what happens on my phone, because I've had to phone off my cousin's phone from London to get through to you. So when I phone, this is what happens, Emma. I am recording both visual and audio, and I am going to show the camera what happens when I try to phone. You've seen this before, guys, but and it's still happening to this day. So when I try to phone Lowell to come to some kind of resolution with them, they are obstructing me, and this is what happens, Emma. Watch this. As you can see, guys, on the screen it says Lowell Financial. So that's what happens when I try to phone you off my phone. However, when I phone you off my sorry, that's my YouTube channel going off it. When I phone you off my cousin's phone, who's just come up because there's been a bereavement in the family. That's the only reason he's here. And when I phone off his phone, exactly same number, I get through to lovely people like yourself, Emma. So that tells me you've blocked me. You've bought some kind of accounts that you're alleging that a man in the first place and calling me a customer. And then when I'm trying to phone you to sort it out, you've got me on hold. I feel as though you're trying to obstruct me, and you don't even want to come to some kind of resolution.
Right, really sorry. So we haven't blocked your number. However, I do want to get this resolved for you today.
You definitely have blocked my number, Emma. Not you personally, but my number, my own private number. And again, you've got it. The only reason you've got it is off your phone system. So when I phone, it comes up, and I've told you never to use my phone number to get in contact with me anyway. And what's happened is because you don't like the medical conditions that I've got, and you don't like the way the response that you get from me, you've blocked me. It's plain to see. Every other phone that I try to phone off, right, my partner's included, this one, and this phone number, my cousin's, and then my partner's phone number, I can get through to you on. Me and my partner are on exactly the same contract as well, and I can't get through on mine, but she can get through on hers, and my cousin, I can get through on my cousins as well. So that tells me I'm blocked.
Okay, I'm really sorry. Not that I'm aware of. It's not something that we can do. It's just block numbers.
Yep.
We can stop us calling you, but we can't stop you calling us.
You just can.
All right?
You definitely can, because that's what's happening. And you know what it is? I had another number before this as well, right? And get on this one. You had that blocked as well, but I never complained. So it's funny, it only happens to my phone numbers, or it happens to anyone that knows how to stand up and not be bullied from you. Happens to them. So yeah, I'd like to put a complaint in about that. I also want to put a complaint in about the way the guy told me he's going to disconnect the phone call. I did tell the lady though first, you know, like I've just said to you, before you pass any sensitive information, i.e. addresses and phone numbers and date of births or anything like that over the phone to me, you will be breaching my data protection if you don't tell me first. I told the lady. She said to me she was going to speak to the complaints department and explain everything to him, and then he come on the phone and what I'd say, tried to dox me. But I could just edit that bit out if I wanted, but I want to keep all my phone calls and recordings unedited, so a true and accurate record. So I want to put a complaint in about him breaching my data protection. Please, Emma. And when I told him I've got a medical condition, he basically told me he's not bothered. Again, it is recorded, but they won't investigate it properly like I told them they won't last time. And I've got it already on my YouTube channel where when I was speaking to a lady before, and there was loads of laughing in the background, and I felt they were all laughing at me because of the situations you've got me in, and then proceed to tell me that they've investigated it, and that was not the case. But it's all on YouTube for everyone to see what kind of scumbags that we're dealing with, man. I'm not putting you, I hope I'm not putting you in that bracket anyway, but you are working for scumbags, unfortunately, and I think you're better than that. You could work for Virgin Media, you could even work in the retained department with me. Could work in the returns department where they think they're getting put through the cancellations, but really we're going to retain them if we can. And I'm nearly top of the class because I'm brilliant. You could come and work with me, Emma. Are you still there, Emma? Don't say you've gone, Emma.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So I'm just going to see if I can get through to complaints. Is that okay?
Oh, never mind. See, I don't see why you can't. Are you going to put me on hold?
Yeah, just what I'll see if I can call through to them, that's all.
How long will I
I'll
be?
be as quick.
How long?
I'll be as quick as I can. I can't guarantee I'll be as quick as I can though for you. Is that okay?
Yeah. And tell them not to be putting any. Tell them not to be breaching my data protection.
Okay,
Otherwise,
I'll let them know.
there'll be trouble. Big trouble in Little China. Watch that film. It's good. It's an old one.
Thank you.
It's okay. You're welcome.
No way.
It's okay, Emma. It's okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Just for
So,
you.
I'm just looking at this then. So the guy that you spoke to last before me.
Yeah. That I got to
And you want-
disconnect.
Yeah, so, and you wanted to raise a complaint now. They've raised a complaint already.
Well, they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have, should they? Really?
But if you've said any dissatisfaction about him on the phone, it is us that we do raise a complaint because you've not been happy with the service.
Yeah, well, I haven't had a chance to tell him what my complaint is, no, have I?
Okay, well, by all means, I can try and put you through to him.
I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to somebody else because he's discriminating against my mental health and my health condition, man, Emma.
I'm really sorry that you feel that way. He's the only person at the moment that is available in complaints. Now, what I can do for you is give you complaints. So they've got a direct line that you can call. So maybe like tomorrow that you'd be able to
I'm blocked
call
on
and
that
get
as well.
through to
I'm blocked
somebody
on that. I'm blocked on that phone number as well. On my own phone,
else.
anyway.
Have you got the number? Have you tried the number?
You can give me it again just in case. Oh, bloody hell. Is that what I think it is? Oh, yeah. Okay, give us that number. I'm glad you've just said that because I've got an important phone. Letter to open. Bloody hell, shit. Yeah, go on then. Go ahead. Give us the number.
0800
0800
542
542
0058.
0058.
Yeah.
Lie. And but I want to put a complaint in about getting letters to family address, houses. There's quite a big list. All these accounts that you bought are not mine. There's a big list of complaints to go in, really. So we'll try him again. You may as well put me through. We'll try him again, but he's going to get told. Yeah, please tell him, Emma, not to be discriminating against me with my mental health because I can't help the way I speak. You've been very lovely, you, and I haven't spoken to you like that, have I?
I know. I will let him know. Thank you.
Because he's got no people skills, tell him. That's why, and he gets me frustrated.
Sorry?
I said, because he's got no people skills like you and gets me very frustrated and then tries to blame me when it's my mental health and I can't help it. And then it makes me feel bad and makes me want to do stupid stuff. So tell him that, not to be discriminating against me.
Right.
Please.
Okay. It's not will do, but let me pop you on a site hold and see how I can
Will you
help
tell him all that
okay?
I've just told you? That it makes it makes me feel guilty and all that, man. I've got mental health, I can't help it. I've even gone grey through Lowell, when it looks, everyone thinks it's highlights and it cost me 40 quid out the hairdressers and really it's not. It's grey because I'm getting stressed, feeling guilty because of idiots like him.
You do bear with me, I'll see if he's available, thank you.
I'm bearing up well, thank you.
Sorry about your wait. I'm still trying to get through to complaints. Are you okay to hold?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There must be loads of people trying to get through to them, that's why. It doesn't surprise
I'm
me.
just trying to get through to him. If you do bear with me, thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
Sorry about your wait.
Okay. What's happening?
So I do apologise at the moment. There's nobody available in complaints. Now what I can do for you is try to get you a team leader.
Yeah, team leader will be meant. That'd be even better.
Bear with me, because I will just have to put you on a slight hold just while I see if there's somebody
I
available.
know about the
Is that okay?
and they're trying to get to 6 o'clock so they're closed and we don't have to deal with them, but I'm not going away, man.
That's fine. That's not a problem. I just need to see if there's a team leader available. I'll make it pop you on a slight hold.
And my cousin's going home tonight, but doesn't mean that I can't go and use next door's phone, you know.
Okay, that's fine. And I'll just pop you on a slight hold. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you, Mama. Well, I'll come back to you.
So, unfortunately, there is nobody available in complaints tonight. I wouldn't be able to get to you through, and they have advised me to. There is a 8 weeks time scale. from complaints. We would need to just wait until somebody will respond to you on the back of the complaint that we have raised.
No, but I've got more complaints.
Just put it all in one. So what we
They don't
need
know
to
it
do,
all, but they don't know it all, Emma. They can possibly not know it all because I didn't tell them on that phone call. So how can they put it all in one?
Okay,
Listen,
so
Emma,
what is
listen.
the extra?
Emma, listen. Emma, listen. This phone call is recorded, and so is the last one. Yes? It's all up in my GoPro cloud as well, right? As backed up, both calls. The one before you and this one too, right? So I've got it documented that there's no way on God's green earth that they can have all my complaints, right? They're not going to start playing with me like they have done in the past. They're just playing and really not investigating any complaints. And by you coming back on the phone telling me that you've got all the complaints, that is not possible, Emma. It is not possible for them to have all the complaints that I want to think we raised today. So I'll phone back in the morning. That's what I'll do.
That's fine. I'm more than happy to make extra notes to the complaint that you have raised.
No.
But everything that you've told me today is mainly in regards to the two colleagues that you spoke to previously. Now, at the moment, they would need investigating by our complaints department.
Yes, and I've also told you that I want to talk about all these accounts, alleged accounts that you've got for me, haven't I?
Yeah, by all means, I'm more than happy to speak to you in regards to this now.
Okay.
Okay. So just first of all, you're mentioning, in regards to your mental health, do you get support around you with that?
Oh, that, do you know what? I'm not even going into all that with you. That's irrelevant.
Just make sure you get the correct support.
I can get my own support. I have never approached Lau for any kind of service, and I definitely don't need you to point me in any right direction. Whether the direction's up to the moon or down the well, I'll find my own way.
Okay, and would you like me to authorise anybody who's a third party to speak on your behalf to help you at all?
No, just me. I'm third party. Just because I'm backward doesn't mean that I can't speak.
Okay, and just to help us manage our account, and so we can
I haven't
protect
got
our
an account.
financial well-being.
I haven't got an account.
Okay, bear with me. So we store relevant information about your health in our systems that we may share with third parties in certain circumstances.
No.
More information about how we use your data and your rights to our privacy notice is available on our website, or you can request a copy at any time.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I don't give you any permission to share any data, personal data about me. Full stop, the end. And if I find out you do, then that's data protection breach, and I'll pursue you for it.
Okay.
So have you already shared any data about my mental health?
No, not today, no.
No, not in the past at all.
I can see that it has been logged previously.
Right.
Okay, but that was back in May, not recent.
Yeah, but have you shared that information with anyone?
I can't guarantee, not that I'm aware of. I can't guarantee that, because it's not...
Well, what it is, I want to do an audit. I want you to do an audit and find out if you have passed that kind of information on to anyone. Because if you have, I want to know. It's my data. I didn't give you permission.
That I can see in the past. So it wouldn't be just anybody, it's just simply the account, the companies that we've got the account
Even them, I do not want you to pass any information on to them about my mental health. It's got nothing to do with them. It's got nothing to do with you. I do not wish you to pass any information on. And if you have, and if you have, right, Emma, no one's ever read that, what you've just read to me. And therefore, it'll be a data breach. And I'm going to get you, I want my... everything you have got about me, I want auditing to make sure if you have or haven't passed any sensitive medical as well information on, that would be quite serious, and I'll take you to go for it and win, hands down.
Right, okay.
It's not okay, Emma, it's not okay. It's definitely not okay. It's far from okay. So I'll be phoning up again tomorrow then to find out about this data breach, if there is one. And I'm not going to take your word for it now, but I'm going to the ombudsman about you. Okay. Okay then.
Right, so is it that you're wanting to discuss the accounts today?
Yeah, but I want to know about this data breach first, because it'll
Bear
be
with me a moment then.
Thank you,
Okay.
Emma. It'd be your data
Okay,
breach.
just to pop you on the site home while I look into it for you. Is that okay?
What you looking into?
Just to see if we can find out from my side if any data has been shared. It
Yeah.
may be something that the complaints need to look into. Bear with me a moment, thank you.
Okay, but do you know what, Emma? Let's come back, you guys. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I've just got to double check. The only way that it would be shared is if, like, the clients, the companies that we've got your accounts from contact us and say, has he made you aware of his health? Then we would say yes. But it is private and confidential.
No, that's not good enough. You have never told me that. Anyway, I'll phone about that tomorrow. I'll phone up about that tomorrow and have the proper discussion with the proper people. And so, yeah. That's what we'll do about that anyway.
That's fine. Okay, and is there anything else I could help you with today?
Yeah, these accounts that you're saying that you've got for me, I don't believe them, man.
Yeah, so is there a little words at £68 and 7 pence?
Yeah.
An O2 at £309.64.
Yeah.
A Grafton at £381.30. Grafton at £856.60. And a Grafton at £510.95.
3 different
And the
Grattans.
shop.
How does that work?
Sorry?
How would that work? Like 3 different Grattan accounts?
It's just different accounts with them that you've had.
No, it's alleged, Emma. Please use the word alleged.
Right, and the shop director at £433 and 10 pence. Okay. So what is it that you'd like to do with these today?
They're not my accounts.
Okay, so we'll start off with the Littlewoods at £68 and 7 pence. May you just have a quick look? Okay, so I can see that it was taken out the address that we've confirmed that you're living at now.
No
Okay.
way. Not. What? 12 Saltry Road?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just to confirm, am I okay to confirm your email address that we have?
No.
I would need to do it to go through.
Okay
to
then.
explain
Wait
the
there
account.
then. Wait there then. I'll turn this off then. Okay. I've heard what you've said. Please don't. I neither confirm or deny.
But we would need to go through it, to see
Yeah,
if
we'll
these
go
accounts
through it.
are belonging to you.
Yeah, but
I
listen,
completely understand.
listen.
You're saying you come.
Oh, go on. Sorry, I'm interjecting. I do apologise, Emma. I do
No,
apologise.
you're alright. We need to understand whether that's yours or not, because that's the email address it's got taken out with.
Wait there. 2 minutes, Emma. Okay, I do apologise. What it is, I can do my own investigations, me though. I can do my own investigations, Emma.
Okay, and is that for all the accounts?
Yeah, for all the accounts, I'll do my own investigations because I'm not asking you to do nothing for me. I don't want you to do nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay. So in theory then, so you're not wanting me to investigate the accounts, but you're saying the accounts aren't yours.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to do your own investigation, how long do you think you would need?
Oh, I don't know, man. How long's a piece of string?
Right.
But again, what it is, even when I've done my investigations, I've got no attachment to you and I don't have to come back. And don't think that I'm doing any work free of charge. I do my own investigations, come to my own findings, and I'm not coming back to you and telling you what I found. That's not the way I work. Use a phone to me telling me there's accounts in my name. I'll do my own investigations. And it's like that, isn't it? What I'm saying is I've got no contract with Lowell. You're a third party interlopers as far as I'm concerned. Never entered any contract with yous. Don't wish to do any kind of business with yous. And yeah. Apart from the only business I've got with yous is to clear these complaints up that you pretend that you're investigating but really don't. Because
Right,
all the
okay,
evidence...
Well, not to worry. That's absolutely fine. Completely appreciate what you're saying. What I'll do is it's been passed on to complaints and they'll be in touch.
Okay. The complaint... What's been passed on to complaints?
The complaints that you raised in regards to the agents and all the notes.
So what you're doing...
Okay, and they'll be able to see my notes as well.
Yeah, thank you. So what you're doing about all these 6 accounts now?
they will stay outstanding at the moment until the complaint's been investigated. You know, as I completely appreciate you saying that they're not yours.
Yeah.
However, we would need to investigate them.
Well, you investigate them then, but you don't investigate them for me.
But you won't confirm or deny if that's your email address.
I know, exactly.
You say these accounts aren't yours, but
Yep.
if there's been taken out with your email address,
Yep.
you would have been aware of the account.
I would, and how do you work that one out?
Because you would have received emails to your email address
Would I?
in regards to these accounts.
Okay, and what about being locked out of the email account?
But this is what we need to go through. Now, I'm more than happy to go through this.
I'm not going yet, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that with you because the way I see it, it's got nothing to do with you. Not you, Emma, your company. It's got nothing to do with you. I don't want to go through it with you. I don't work with scumbags, man. And if you want me to work alongside you, then I'll charge £10 an hour. Like you, speaking to me now, you're getting paid for the privilege. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you want me to work with you, then I'll charge £10 an hour, and I think that's quite reasonable.
Right, okay. But at the moment, until this has all been investigated, you know, it would be needing to be investigated by the complaints department.
Yeah, let them investigate it, man. But
Okay.
like I say, what it is, I'll answer your questions and all that, man, if you want. But I don't do it for nothing. I don't work for nothing. I don't know a human being on the planet that goes to work and works for nothing. So and what it is after today, it'll be more than £10 an hour. I'm being quite reasonable only because you sound lovely. That I've said £10 an hour. After this phone call and after the close of business, today's close of business, my fees will be higher. They might not be double, but they'll definitely be higher than £10
Okay,
an
but
hour.
that's maybe something that you speak with complaints, but I couldn't confirm anything at this moment.
You're not confirming or denying, no.
I couldn't. It's not.
Are you taking the same stance as me? Are you taking the same stance as me? Neither confirm nor deny.
It needs to be dealt with the complaints team now. It's been with them, so it needs to be dealt with them.
Yeah,
now.
but I wanna. Look, you've got me stuttering. Sorry, Emma. I wanna talk to them complaints department tomorrow as well. What time do they open? Because what it is, these complaints have been raised today, really. I haven't even told you what I want to complain about properly. So it just shows me how really, and all the people that watch these videos as well, it just shows us and the general public how serious that law really take these complaints. Basically what they do is they get the sweeping brush out and the dustpan and they sweep under the carpet, and eventually the carpet's going to be that big to the ceiling with complaints. They're going to have to get laminated because that's all they're doing. Because again, it's been proven on my channel that you don't investigate the complaints. It's there in some of it's in 4K and some of it's in 1080, and it's there, man, to see that basically you don't investigate the complaints. And I am going to go to the governing body with all my proof to show as well that you're not investigating complaints. You're basically just running wild and doing whatever you want, and you can't do that, man. You know, at the end of the day, you're playing with people's life, and people who get themselves into situations like this, some people are vulnerable and end up taking their lives, and yous, i.e. Lowell, are not even investigating genuine complaints.
They are investigating it. It's with our complaints department. They will be in touch.
Oh, I know it's with the complaints department, but what I'm saying to you is I've got a complaint. Well, I had a complaint, right, where I was on the phone to a lady, let me tell you, Emma, and it's scandalous, really. And what it is, I was on the phone to this lady, and it had been going on quite some time, this conversation with me and this lady, probably one of your colleagues. And basically, we could hear another two women. When I say we, I mean my viewers on YouTube could hear another two women laughing and cackling in the background. And when I complained about it, because I felt as though they were laughing at me, because we were, right at that moment, we were talking about quite a sensitive issue of mine, and that's why I don't want to work with you. We heard laughing and cackling in the background, and then they've come back and said that they've listened to the phone call, and there's no... Now, bear in mind, I'm at the other end of the phone, right, and I can hear it, and it's there on YouTube, plain as day. All the viewers can hear it, but But the people who investigated the complaint, they couldn't hear it, and it's like that just proves to me what I already knew, and many of my viewers. Like, you don't investigate. You can say it's with the complaint department all you want, Emma, but he's investigating nothing. The proof's there, man, and I am going to take it. I am going to take it to the governing body. I'm going to phone them in the morning before I phone yous, because if I don't, I'll run out of time on that. And yeah, we'll go from there. But then I'll phone yous in the morning and we'll raise these complaints properly, because what it is, this time, yous will investigate properly. I'll make it my mission. Also, I want you to take that address that you have been writing to my family member, addressing letters to me when I don't live there. I want it taken off your system. I want you to do that now, please.
Yes, so we have changed it back to your address that you've confirmed that you're at now.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
So I hope that's in the complaint though. And what it is, I'll be looking, right, this is what it is as well, right, I'll be looking for financial, not for me, for my family. I'll pass it on to my family. I'll be looking for financial settlement in that one as well, in that complaint. So believe me, what it is, Lowell, think they're clever. And what I will say is they should have been investigating that address first and foremost to make sure that I live there, shouldn't they? Instead of going off ESA. Because that's what's happened. Because I know exactly what's happened. Someone's phoned you and told you. You think I'm daft. But what it is, because someone told me that they phoned and told you. And then what it is, a couple of days later, me thingy phoned me and said, why am I getting letters to this address for you? I was like, I don't know. So you definitely have as well. So he was definitely telling me the truth, this guy. So yeah, I want financial some kind of financial compensation for that, because again, you're failing, Lowell's failing. You've breached my data protection today as well. I might want financial compensation for that as well, but I haven't decided yet.
Okay, that's fine, and you know, I'm more than happy for you to call complaints in the morning. You've got their direct number.
I have, Emma, but listen, you were lovely, and can I give you some words of advice before I leave you?
Yeah.
For the evening, and I hope you'll have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Please, I can get you a job in Virgin Media in the retaining department. I think it's cancellations, but it's not really. It's retaining department. And
right.
It's in a call centre. You don't have to prey on any vulnerable people like these scumbags who you're working for train you to do, you know. And yeah, man, you might be able to sleep a little bit better on the night and all that, man. I think anyway. But yeah, definitely my words of advice, or maybe suggestion. My suggestion is maybe get a job for a proper company and don't work for scumbags, man, because they're horrible. These people are horrible who you're working for, and they've just got pound signs in the eyes and they're not bothered about vulnerable people. And why I say that is the complaints that I've made proves that they don't investigate it, so that says that, and they've got a duty of care as well, and they're not bothered. Do you get me?
Yeah, no, and your complaint will be looked into, okay?
Yeah, I know, you say that with a smile. I can see the smile on your face. You've got blonde hair, haven't you? And you can see the smile on your face, Emma. As you said that. As you said, your complaint will be looked into. You had a big smile on your face, as much to say, but unfortunately, and I think you've got a good soul, you. And I'm thinking, when you said that, you were thinking, unfortunately, it's not even going to get looked into, man. Do you know what I mean?
It will certainly get investigated. It will.
Definitely won't. I've got the proof on my channel, Emma. Honest. And that's the truth, like, you know, mate. Honest. But I hope you do take my advice and go and get a job in a different call centre, man. Like Virgin Media. Something like that. I can get you a job at Virgin Media. True story as well. But there you go. They're definitely hiring.
Okay.
Definitely
and
hiring.
thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Are you going to take some of my advice on board, or what?
I've listened to what you've had to say.
But yeah, I don't know. But has it sank in? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Has it sank in, Emma?
Well, I'll just say thanks for the advice.
Okay. But listen,
Okay.
I'll give you that advice free of charge. But if I ever phone and come across you again, if I give you any advice, it'll be chargeable, you know.
All right then. That's fine.
Okay, right, see you later. Have a good evening, Emma.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Ta-da, ta-da. So guys, we'll hang up, guys. To Emma, there you go, she's done it for us. So yes, guys, that's Lowell trying to run circles around me today, but they won't. They're trying to run circles. So yeah, I phoned them, guys, and then I put an address out there that none of yous know. Do you know what I mean? Not even the address I've put out for myself, guys. Do you know what I mean? Well, do you know what I mean? So, I just cancelled and phoned again. But yeah, we'll see how these complaints go. So, respect. Because all the other complaints where I complained, where they were laughing at me down the phone and all that, man. And all the other ones went with what they weren't upheld. So, guys, split bounce. Catch us all on the rebound. And, yeah. We'll come back tomorrow and see where we go with that. I want financial compensation from Lowell. Well, that'll be a bit of sweet pill for them as well. Well, guys, I'm